Everyone thinks being an astronaut is the coolest job in the universe. Floating in space, seeing Earth from above, eating cool space food. But let me tell you the truth. Being an astronaut actually sucks. And here's why. Is this preparing me for space? No, this is just fun for us. Underwater training pool. Wow, this feels like space. Yeah, except in space, there won't be a lifeguard or pool noodles. Astronaut training is like college, except instead of exams, you get spun around until you throw up. Launch day equals giant firecracker. Astronauts strapped in shuttle, sweating. So basically, we're sitting on top of a giant fuel tank, correct? And we're lighting it on fire? Exactly. Cool, cool, cool. Totally safe. Astronaut praying with Bible, Quran, Bhagavad Gita, and fortune cookie. Launch day is the only time adults willingly strap themselves to a bomb and call it science. Space food is trash. Astronaut opening space food pack.
Ooh, lasagna.
Opens package, it looks like wet cardboard. Never mind. Astronaut sucking mashed potatoes from a toothpaste tube. Delicious. NASA says space food is nutritious. Yeah, so is cardboard. At this point, even McDonald's ketchup packets would taste like gourmet steak. Zero gravity is not fun. Astronaut floating tries to drink water. Water floats into a blob, sticks to his face. I'm drowning in 1 teaspoon of water. Astronaut sneezes, boogers float in slow motion around the cabin. That's it, I'm transferring to Mars. And don't even ask about the toilet. Sitting in space toilet, mission control, we have a splashback situation. Zero gravity looks cool until you realize you're basically living in a slow motion washing machine. Space is boring. Astronaut staring out window. Wow, Earth, again, and again, and again. Yep. Every 90 minutes, like watching the same screensaver for 6 months. Astronaut playing chess with himself, loses. People think space is exciting. In reality, it's like being grounded, but the whole planet grounded you. Mission control micromanagement. Astronaut floating, eating a snack. Stop snacking. You're 2.3 grams over your calorie limit. Can you guys chill? You're 200,000 miles away. Repeat after me, Houston is my daddy. Imagine your boss calling you every 10 minutes. Now imagine your boss is in Houston and you're in space. Welcome to astronaut life. Space is scary. Astronaut doing spacewalk. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh no, $10 million wrench gone. Astronaut sees a small rock flying by. Was that a bullet? Nope. Just a pebble traveling at 17,000 miles per hour. In space, even dust can kill you. Imagine dying because you bumped into space dandruff. Black hole blues. Every astronaut dreams of discovering a black hole until they realize it's basically the universe's garbage disposal. 2 astronauts looking at a black hole from a distance. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's stunning. Wait. Where's our satellite? Oh, cool. We just lost $4 billion. Good news. You've made the closest observation of a black hole ever. Bad news. We're next. Black holes bend light, time, and your will to live. Basically, they're the universe's version of your ex. Parallel universe problems. Astronaut slips through wormhole. Where am I? Sees another version of himself, eating space ice cream and rich. Oh hey, in this universe, NASA actually pays us well. Parallel universes are cool, until you realize you always end up in the one where your coffee floats away. Astronaut keeps entering universes where he's progressively worse. One's bald, one's a space janitor, one's a TikToker. The Martian misery. Mars, the red planet. Dusty, dry, and 100% Airbnb proof. Astronauts stepping on Mars. I claim this planet for humanity! Immediately trips in sandstorm. We told you to wear sunscreen. Astronaut trying to grow potatoes like in The Martian. It's not working! That's because you use Dorito dust instead of soil. Everyone dreams of living on Mars until they realize it's basically Arizona without water and tacos. Space tech fails. When space, technology keeps you alive. Until it doesn't. Astronaut tapping touchscreen. Why isn't this working? Try turning it off and on again. It's a spaceship, not a printer. Alexa, open airlock.
Opening airlock.
No! In space, the only thing more dangerous than cosmic radiation is a bad software update. Space tourists! Once upon a time, astronauts were heroes. Now, billionaires buy tickets to orbit for fun. Astronaut floating next to rich tourist taking selfies. Can you move? You're blocking my influencer shot. Sure, I'll just go die quietly in the corner. Tourist uploads vlog. Day 2, just peed in zero gravity. So quirky. Space used to be a frontier. Now, it's a floating Disneyland with worse bathrooms. Intergalactic Wi-Fi. Astronaut tries to stream Netflix. Why is it buffering? You're 400,000 kilometers from Earth. Maybe use offline mode. Offline? I didn't survive launch for this. Astronaut watching 144p video titled Cats in Space. Space travel proves one universal truth. Wi-Fi sucks everywhere. Time dilation nightmare. When you orbit Earth at near light speed, time slows down. Which sounds cool until you realize your friends have aged 50 years. Astronaut returns to Earth. Hey guys, I'm back. Everyone is old or replaced by AI. Welcome back. Humanity upgraded without you. Imagine going to space for 2 years and coming home to discover your favorite pizza chain went vegan and your ex married ChatGPT. Space ghosts. They say in deep space you can still hear the echoes of old transmissions. Wait, wasn't that 50 years ago? Astronaut hearing ghostly dial-up tone in his headset. Welcome to AOL! Turns out, even in space, you can't escape ghosts or bad Wi-Fi signals from the 90s. Cosmic existential crisis. What's the meaning of life? Budget cuts. That's the meaning. Being in space gives you perspective, like how small you are, how fragile life is, and how you still have student loans. When space hype ends. Astronaut back home, grocery shopping. Wow, are you an astronaut? Yeah, I just came back from space. Cool, my dad works for SpaceX. Astronauts are brave, brilliant, and slightly traumatized. They conquer space, but can't conquer Mondays. So yeah, space is amazing, but also totally overrated. Maybe I'll just stick to being an Earthanaut. So yeah, being an astronaut sucks. The food is trash, the bathroom is worse, you risk dying from floating rocks, and if you survive all that, you come back to Earth and still have to pay taxes.